The narcissist and caring about your feelings. Y'all, this is a wake-up call. I used to be in an 18-year narcissistic abusive relationship. They do not care about your feelings. Period. They do not care. And that's something you have to come to the realization if you are in a narcissistic relationship or if you're not with them anymore and you're trying to show them how much they hurt you, how much they disrespected you, how much they, treated you bad. They do not fucking care what they did to you and the emotions that you're going through right now, right? And what they do to you. They do not care. At the end of the day, narcissists, all they care about is their feelings, their emotions. And yes, they do have feelings, and yes, they do have emotions. Because at the end of the day, emotion, them being angry and getting frustrated is an emotion, right? It is a feeling. So yes, they do have feelings and they do have emotions. At the end of the day, that's all that matters though, is their feelings, their emotions. Your emotions does not matter. And you have to come to that realization, because you will keep beating yourself up and beating yourself against the wall, trying to help somebody else to understand how they are making you feel or what they are doing to you, right? Your closure should be understanding that this person has a personality disorder. Your closure and you literally trying to make yourself feel better, because that's what you're trying to do when you're trying to get somebody to understand what they're doing to you, is to make yourself kind of feel better, to feel good, to know that, okay, these people are aware of what they're doing. They are fully aware. Let's get to that point blank period, is that they are fully aware what they are doing to you. They just don't give a fuck. The reason they don't give a fuck is because through their personality disorder, everything that matters to them is them and them alone. Not you, not anybody else but them, right? Their whole world revolves around them. You are only there to feed their ego, to feed their wants and their needs and their desires. That's all you're there for. No matter how much they love bomb you and manipulate you into believing that, they love you or they care for you, or listen, at the end of the day, if somebody truly loves you, they will not be gaslighting you, disrespecting you, belittling you, calling you names out of the book. You know what I'm trying to say? Just constantly just treating you like shit, right? Where you're constantly trying to fight for somebody to see your value, see your worth, appreciate you. Nah, somebody who loves you will see those things and act accordingly. Right? Somebody who does not even love themselves cannot even share love with you. And a lot of times you have to understand you're dealing with somebody who has a personality disorder, who lacks even love or care for themselves. They don't know what that feels like, right? Because they don't want to work on themselves. They just literally want to just block out certain emotions that would make them even want to work on themselves or even want to have empathy to care about other people. Nah, those type of people are not standing in love, right? They don't know what love is to share love with you. So you have to come to that realization that if that person doesn't love themselves, how can they even come and show up and show love to you, right? And these are things that you have to realize about the narcissist, to come to the realization that they never gonna give a fuck about your emotions, what they are doing to you, how they're making you feel. Nah, come to that realization now and understand that everything they do is orchestrated to feed their needs, to feed their wants, and fulfill their emotions. Through what? Sucking you freaking dry and leaving you to pick up the pieces, leaving you to figure out how the fuck that you can fix yourself to make yourself feel good. And a lot of times we chase them to make us feel good. Nah, this is your wake-up call that you need to pick yourself up. And the only way that you can make yourself feel good is not from that person. It's from you coming to the realization that ain't nobody in this world can make you feel whole, can make you feel loved, to make you feel complete, except for you. And that's what I had to realize when I got out of my ex-narcissistic relationship, is that there's nobody in this world that's going to fulfill that gap within inside of yourself that needs to be loved on by you. You came in this world by yourself. You're going out of this world by yourself. And when you rely on another person to make you feel good, to make you feel loved, to make you feel whole, to make you feel appreciated, you're constantly be stuck in this loop of somebody being in control of your emotions and your happiness. And nobody deserves to have that much power over you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care who they are. If you are a man listening to this, you are a king. If you're a woman listening to, you're a goddess. Know your value. Know your worth. Know that you deserve the world. And I know it's easier said than done, but we got to start somewhere, taking one day at a time. Fuck yesterday. Fuck the past. Fuck the future. All we care about is here and now. What can you do to make yourself feel loved without that person and valued and appreciated in this here and now moment? Because this here and now moment is creating next week, a month, a year. All that is from this here and now. So understand how to feel your emotions and love on yourself now with just you. By understanding your emotions, by understanding your wants and your needs, and learning how to give that to yourself. So then the narcissist can no longer have that power over you. Because how the narcissist gains power and control over you is through your mind and through your emotions. So if you're constantly begging for this person to see how they are treating you and fix up so you could feel better emotions, you're literally relying on that other person who's always going to have control over you. No, this is your wake-up call. If you're watching this for a reason. It's your wake-up call for you to wake up and understand that you have the power to make yourself happy without that person inside of your life. If you need guidance, if you need help in how to do this and gain that power back, like how I did after being in an 18-year narcissistic abusive relationship, you can always book a one-on-one with me. My link is at the top of my TikTok page, y'all. Keep trying to stand in the facts by reminding yourself these things that I just shared with you in this video, to give yourself strength, to give yourself motivation to either get out of that narcissistic relationship or stay out of that narcissistic relationship. You can do it. I promise you. Take one day at a time, stand in the facts, and keep wising up and rising up to become a better version of yourself without that narcissist inside of your life today.